All right, welcome to the Try Thinking Deeper lesson series here. We're with Brian today. I met him about a little over a year ago and met him right here at Costa Mesa. Become good friends. He went to my wedding, so it's been a great year. Today we're going to be working on a lot of things, but really going to focus on getting that launch angle up in the air while having some extra carry through compression. But we're also going to make sure we're hitting the ball straight, deciding when to go curve it left or curve it right. And we have a launch monitor with us today, a full swing. What's the name of the product?
Full swing kit.
Full swing kit. Full swing kit.
Yeah, it's,
cool.
it's a mouthful.
Awesome. So we'll be getting numbers and we're on the range, so it should be good.
So,
all right, go ahead and hit a couple.
okay.
Couple.
Focus on that one.
It's all right. Try again.
All right. Got a little bit too much grass on this range.
Yeah, you just.
Okay, I don't know. Never hit an 8-iron like that in my life.
Dude, Brian.
That was
151.
That was wicked.
Yeah.
That was wicked, dude. That was so solid.
That sounded so good. Look at dispersion and we'll talk through that kind of draw shot there.
Okay.
Not bad, honestly. Cool. So,
yeah.
What you were talking about there, where you're seeing these shots go left, and you're saying like the weight doesn't get over, right?
Yeah.
So to me, what's happening is that you're staying a little bit, like you said, not getting to your left side. So what's happening is your center of mass isn't shifting over far enough to the left to where the club will turn over at the right time. Because what happens, the physics of it, is that this club is going to turn over wherever my center of mass is. So if I'm leaning way back, it's going to turn over by my right foot. If I'm on my left foot, it doesn't turn over until it passes my left foot. So what you're noticing is that if you stay back a little too long, it's going to flip over just a little bit early. And even a millisecond is enough for it to turn over too much. So what you're talking about is like, how do we time that balance, right? And this is where I love this drill of throwing a golf ball, right? Because it's pretty much the same sensation of balance transfer from your right to your left side. So if I go and throw this, I feel my weight transfer onto my left foot before I let go of the ball. As it's transferring, it's going from right to left. As I'm loading, and notice I don't even start the downswing until it's pretty much on my left side. Like it's here, and then it comes from the ground, and
then you throw.
And then it throws and turns over. So on the golf swing, in the same way, I don't really come down until it's like already kind of in this feel right there.
Right.
And so if you're starting the downswing too early with your arms, you can actually start turning over the club face a little too early. So what we're going to try to do first, you're going to throw one. Yeah, feel how that weight transferred so early. Like it felt like...
Yeah, I was already here.
You were already there.
And like my hand's still back here, and I'm unloading the rest of the...
Right. So take a practice swing. It's pretty small, and just feel that transfer of weight. And instead of coming so much like down like that, just feel it kind of switch between by just picking up your heels. So like on the backswing even, pick up your left heel. Try that. Even more. See, watch my feet, how they're going. And the weight should feel like it's transferring between the heels. It's like it's in even in my right heel, in my left heel. Yeah. That looks good. and just feel the weight of that club. And then one other thing I'm going to do is just put some pressure here, so on your way down, you don't shift everything over. Yeah, because your torso needs to stay back. Yeah, that looks really good.
I see.
Yeah, it's like you want to feel that it's like this weird C that happens, and I talk about this compression in the oblique, where like as you're coming through, you should feel like this oblique is really compressed, and that's what keeps this spinal tilt, and especially helps with the driver. But with an iron, it's just a little bit more upright version of that, but we still feel the weight transfer coming through without going. Do you see the difference between this?
Yes.
And this?
Right.
So it's like it's just that pivoting motion. That looks great.
Right. Feel the difference there.
Nice.
Yeah.
I know we just talked through a lot, but like, go ahead and take a swing and have that just a little bit more stable in the upper body while the legs are transferring the weight through the heels. Very solid. Very solid and straight. And see what happened, that didn't curve as much because the hands didn't flip.
Yeah, and that felt like a half swing.
Yeah,
I don't even know if I put any effort into that.
And that carried 130.
Yeah.
Because your smash factor was 1.3.
I honestly, I felt like I barely tried to hit that.
It should, on the range especially, it should feel like you're not swinging that hard.
Right.
Because distances, these are crappy balls, like they're not going to go as far. So you just need to make sure it's a relaxed arm swing. Almost. You gave yourself a really bad lie there. Mm-hmm. Try right there. That's a good one. Very nice.
Yeah, it feels very different. It feels like my body is hanging back while I'm through it.
Right. Exactly. It's like that feel of the C. It's like, you know, guitar necks, they have D-shaped and C-shaped. It's like, think of the back of that guitar neck. And that's kind of what you want this side of the body to kind of be in the shape of. Yeah. And that's where you get compression, because there's the lag between the end of this club and the right shoulder, you could argue. Yeah, see this shape here?
Right.
Like that's lag. And then as you're coming through, your hands will release naturally at your center of mass. So you need that center of mass to be just in front of the ball, because you don't want it to really turn over before the ball, or else you hit these nasty snap hooks.
Yeah, that's been my pretty consistently what happens to me, especially when I'm out on the course.
Yeah. Super good. Yeah, it might not carry a ton because there's a little.
It feels like I'm really.
138, dude. That's incredible.
It feels like I'm really hanging my body back, but letting my lower half get through. I feel like usually I've been here and I've been trying to get this whole thing forward.
Yep. Trying to just shut the face, and your launch angle is 22. I want you to see how high that is, and that's 22 is perfect for an 8-iron. Like you were at 8. What was your number in your head before this?
Well, okay, so before it used to be 21 and up ish, and I was trying to get it lower.
Right.
I was trying to get it to like anywhere between 17 to 19, which I achieved. But if I'm achieving it by the wrong methods, then it doesn't.
Yeah.
Then it doesn't.
Well, let's put it this way: to get compression, the drill I ran in my last series episode was this really quick drill. Let me hit 3 shots here.
Go ahead.
So, as an example, this could be what you were doing before this first one. Okay. I'm going to keep my feet balanced. The weight won't transfer. It's just going to be kind of armsy and kind of scoopy to get the ball high. And my analogy was there's a bunker, right, and there's a tight pin. I need to carry the bunker, so I got to hit it up, right?
Right.
So that's this shot. Look how high that went.
Yeah.
Launch angle 29 degrees. Okay.
And what is that, an 8-iron as well?
8-iron.
Well.
Maybe a 9-iron. Okay, so I should grab the 8-iron. but carried only 134.
Yeah, and you can see the smash factor super low.
Super low because there was no compression. You could hear there's no compression there.
Yeah.
So what the drill is like, and this is what you were doing, is let's hit a knockdown shot because that is compression, squeezing the club between the ball and the turf.
Yeah.
So here's a knockdown to force compression.
Yeah.
Way lower. Ball speed is up by 100 miles an hour. It carried less because our launch angle is now 14.7 degrees.
Wow, that's half.
Yeah.
Literally half.
Way lower. I can't remember what the distance of the other one was. I think
130.
Yeah, so like both are bad, right? Yeah. But that at least had a little compression. I didn't pure it, but the final destination is a high ball flight with that compression. And how we do that is what we kind of figured out without telling you was you didn't release it early.
Yeah.
Because before at the beginning you were releasing a little bit early, leading to that draw. So all we're going to do is not close the club face through impact. So I'm going to actually kind of leave it open through impact and let it launch out to the right a little bit. You could hear the compression there.
Yeah.
Launch angle 26 right in the middle, and distance 160. So
nice.
What you figured out though, or what we kind of figured out was in order to keep the club face open, your weight had to be slightly in front of the ball so it didn't shut.
Yeah.
And doing this didn't actually move your weight really that much over, but doing this combined the two really well.
No, I that was very interesting that even those first couple that I hit, I felt like I was like doing just little swings to try and get the feeling, and I was getting most of the carry. Like when I first started, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna train the 8-iron. I'm just because I've got the thing at home, and I said like I'm not gonna hit any of the other clubs.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna hit the 8-iron to like actually learn and practice. And I was like, oh, I flushed it, and I look over and it'd be like 135 carry. And like 24 degrees of launch. I'm like, I just hit that so well though.
Yeah.
You know, and now it feels like I can hit it a little bit smoother.
Yeah.
And I can get more than that.
You're getting more than that, yeah.
So let's try and.
Close.
It's a little thin on that.
Didn't compress it as much as I'd like to hear. Isn't that crazy, the sound difference? Like it's an instant signal of, did I compress it? Did it hit the bottom of the face or did it hit the center?
Right.
So you got it, it's like taking a divot is necessary. That's all right. Try again. Pretty nice. We just didn't get the launch angle we were looking for.
No.
Like 14 degrees. So, like on this next one, just allow that club at impact to be a little bit open. And so all that is that as you're coming through, you just really want to hold this hand through.
Yeah.
And to get there, one you can think ahead, right? So it's like the perfect follow-through position might be something like this, right? So it's like get to your desired follow-through position.
I'm gonna show this out.
So it's like if the follow-through position is like this, right? Notice this hand is faced backwards, not towards me. And so to get there, you can imagine holding the face open, and it's just like that. It doesn't turn over, the body turns the club over. Turns it over, and we really don't need to flip at it. You don't really need to get to this position. You can be here.
More the Tommy Fleetwood.
Yeah. I mean, you look at all the pros, and most of them finish with like that upright. Yeah.
Shot.
Almost just a little fat, but I like that it went right, honestly. Almost, I think I mean, I'm not gonna, on a miss hit like that, there's not really an explanation sometimes, but on the takeaway, it's like, how can you get that chest, you were mentioning this, how do you get your chest to turn and do the work? And it's by keeping your arms a little bit more relaxed and letting the chest take it up and like this left oblique compress. And then it's like letting the arms fall along with the weight transfer. Yeah, your left arm gets a little bent sometimes, and when I see that, I'm going, okay, maybe it's kind of lifting here.
Yeah, that's definitely one of those things where I need to, like, if I don't focus my attention on it, it's very easy for me to lose that.
Very nice. I love how that launched out right.
Yeah.
Because then you're going to get the launch angle of 25 degrees, which is
That was
beautiful.
a way better compression for sure.
Yeah, and you got the 135 carry. It was probably a little fat, little too much grass between the ball and the club, but like that was the right shot shape. And then to increase ball speed, which was 98 there, it's just finding a way to coordinate everything even more so you get the whip at the end.
Yeah.
Like you can really add more. I'm not doing anything with my arms. I'm just feeling in the legs, like this snap of energy. But it's great to start slow so you get the feel, and then the speed up is coordinated once you build up from a foundation. Very, very good. Over the fence, amazing.
Over one way back on the other side.
Yeah, 136, 24 degree launch angle, still 98 ball speed. I know we can get that up to like 105.
I'm not even certain with the what kind of parameter ball range for that for ball speed.
I was
I didn't see what
I
you
can't
hit.
remember what I was at, but I think with an 8-iron you should be able to get 100 to 105 with relative ease, based on the length of the club, your height, and everything. Like the compression is what drives that the most, I'd say. It's all right. Almost.
Yeah, just getting a little bit of.
It's like you're thin and you're fat, right? That's just that coordination, and that's why I love going back to the throwing the ball. Because a good throw is really easy to do. So a good hit should feel similar. It's just like, when does it happen? It happens just like you're skipping a rock or throwing a ball. It's very athletic, right? So the more athletic you can be, like you pointed out earlier, with your legs and like that feeling like, I'm about to go throw a ball, or I'm about to go catch a ball. Like you're in that energy state, so you can act fast.
Right. Yeah, I think a lot of that for me comes from my setup. If I feel like I'm too stiff, and when I set up.
Try this then. Stand behind the ball. And this is what I also want you to do every so often, is like, stand behind the ball and visualize the shot. So you stand here and you see that little ball, and it's gonna fly in the air. And you want to see, let's say, a little draw, because you're hitting that well. So maybe it starts at the blue sign and draws back to the edge of the hill, right? So as you're walking up to the ball, you have this more active visualization. You're seeing it, you're going, okay, I'm walking up to the ball, I'm still seeing it, and like you're here in that like more active mindset rather than, I'm on a range, here's a ball, I don't even know where it's going, right? So try that, where it might not solve anything, but It'll give you something else to think about. I liked the speed in the body there. 102 ball speed, yeah. So you had a little bit more active energy there. It just lacked the nice divot and the interaction there, but you got the ball speed up. So now it's like, try the same thing. And it's like combining that visualization with your interaction with the ball. Like it's not an anger, like I'm gonna hit this ball.
Right.
It's like, this ball is going over there and I'm in control. Not that bad. I think you might be losing that C bend a little bit. Like you're standing up through the shot and just like gotta feel that compression through the ball.
Tough to find a good lie on here.
Super good. Really like that. 102 ball speed, 25 degree launch, 150 carry, according to this.
Yeah.
I mean, that was deep.
Yeah, no, that
was a bomb. And that's kind of the shot shape you want to see. You want to see a draw start slightly right of your target line and draw back. And you can feel that. Can't remember where you're putting it in your ball position, but like if it's at all a little back, it should totally start. See how my face is barely pointing to the right of the target line? That's impact zone. And then because of the club is coming from the inside, that's what's gonna add that draw. See how the club I didn't do anything with my hands, but notice how it's turning over.
Right.
So you wanna see that launch just slightly right and draw back. That was close. Dude, that was really close.
Just a little fat
Just
on that.
a little fat, but I mean, it was like, I heard the sound through the turf, and I was like, that's it. Yes, that's it.
That was a lot better. The hands closed a little bit.
107 ball speed.
Yeah, the hands closed down a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. When it didn't start at the 200, I was like, okay, he shut it a little bit. It's going to add some distance, and that's missing long left of the green, you know, of your target.
Yeah.
So it's like we want to only hit this 145 almost.
Right.
So like because we have this monitor, we can see.
Yeah.
But I know we don't have a thing to look at. That's 145 exactly. But let me see if that blue, what that blue target is, just to give a. Okay, so pretty much 15 yards past the green pole there is 145. So we can think, okay, you just want to carry it just over the hill, and that can be your target line. So give that a shot, and you're gonna see in your visualization, it's starting 5-6 yards right of that, drawing back and just carrying over the hill.
Okay. So maybe just at the edge, like where the hill peaks.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, see how you can see the ball flight?
Yeah.
Because you're hitting it a little consistent, and now you're just painting that picture. Come on, be good. Beautiful. Come on, go 145. 137. Hey,
Close.
that was close. And yeah, so you lost a little ball speed because you could hear the little bit of thin.
Yeah, you
little
could.
thin. Try it again, same shot. I mean, you're dialed in right there. Yes. That was really nice. Right, boom, 147, 104 ball speed. So like you tuned it, and so what's great about this is you can practice that thing. And the pros, I'm realizing why they can play so well anywhere, because they throw this thing on the range, their TrackMan, you know, the really nice one, and they just calibrate, and it's like, all right, let's go play. It's like game over, right?
Yeah.
How could they mess up?
Yeah. Once you
They're
lock
so
in your
consistent.
distance.
They practice so much. I don't see any reason they would miss. Until it's Sunday on like hole 14 and they're exhausted, you know, like. Really, really good. Yeah, you're getting tons of launch angle and you're still getting compression. You may have gone like a yard shorter at 144 and a half, so 145. So that's what I would, you're on a course, you see 145 in your rangefinder, it's like you grab your 8-iron.
Yeah.
And you really, it's kind of that 135 to 148, you grab your 8-iron. Because you just take a little bit off to pull that 138 yard shot. Any questions? Does that make sense?
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I'd be interested to see how, like a lot of times at home what I'll do is I'll have the 8-iron and then I'll bring my 4-iron out and so I'll practice with the 8-iron, and then when I'm, sort of done practicing, I go, well, am I going to be able to hit a longer iron? Like,
Did you actually do something that was conducive to the whole bag?
Right.
Yeah. Or did you just tune the 8-iron and that's it?
Right. Because, a lot of times with the, soon it gets longer.
Yeah.
And
well,
such.
let's grab your 5-iron. Just avoid the 4. It's a little too long.
Yeah, the reason I always talk about the 4 is because they're different. So the 5 is from the same set, but the 4 is more like a driving iron. So it's got a little bit of the forgiveness edge on that, I'd say.
Got it.
But hey,
try the 5, and let's start with it on a tee to make, because this grass is just not the best. So just give yourself try to take a good golf. There you go, nice and high. A lot of people don't tee up their irons high enough, I don't think, because you can tee it up pretty high and still hit the center of the face.
I'll go for the blue again.
Yeah, like the blue is your start line, and then it's going to just draw back a couple yards. Not a bad sound.
I think it'll lose it.
It's just like as the club gets longer, it becomes more unwieldy, and you have to use your body even more.
Yeah. There's the hook.
Yeah, see, that's the flipping of the hands.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, it was a good compression, 121 ball speed with the 5-iron, but we know that one missed left. So.
Yeah. No, that's the hook. And you saying that's just the hands?
It's pretty much the weight stays back just barely too long, and they just turn over naturally. So you want to keep even more C curve, and if we pull out the driver, it's like that has the most like frickin' lifting up and hitting the ball with that C curve.
Okay, I'm gonna try and really focus on those hands.
Yeah, it's like relaxing them and letting them stay open, and it's just the chest that turns through. really nice. But I'm not hearing the compression that you're getting with the 8-iron. So it's not going very far. Like that ball speed on a 4-iron should be, it's 110 there, it should be like in the 120s. Similar to how we brought your 8-iron from in the 90s to the 105.
Oh, lost the tee somewhere.
That's all right, just use the other one. So because it's teed up, it's like the ground is actually here. So you actually have, you might not even take a big divot, but you still want to have that downward blow and compress the ball into the air, essentially, in this case. So it's still a downward hit. You don't have to lift this up. Launch angle is going to be lower than your 8-iron, and because of that, we can just accept it's going to be lower, but we need that downward compression into the ball. Much better. It was like a slight heel hit or something, but like yeah, and you're just, that was good. That's the right approach. Try it again. Now take like a mini step back so you're a little bit farther away from the ball. That'll give you some more room to feel like it's a wider, flatter swing. Not bad. Where did you feel like that hit the club face?
Maybe closer to the toe.
Okay. Kind of on the bottom of the club a little bit?
Yeah.
Like over here?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I try it again. It's just feel like the stability is there. So like you get this weight transfer, but your upper body is like really relaxed, so that you can come through and let the hands get back to where they should be. Because if you're using them at all to like pull up or do anything, it's just gonna move that center of mass.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm doing.
And just remember that you can swing easy and get the ball speed you're looking for.
Lost it. Oh, there it is.
That was good. That was straight.
Try to keep the upper body a little bit quieter.
Yeah, 112 ball speed, 170 carry.
Yeah, I guess that's a piece for me is to try and keep that upper body a little bit quieter. Just
yeah. Almost. Take a quick break. I'll hit a couple.
Do it.
A little thin there.
What club is that?
It's a 5-iron as well. 127 ball speed. Yeah. See, and to get faster, like your intention is like, oh, I'm gonna swing faster. But it's like, no, I just need to make better contact and have a little bit more smooth transition.
Ah, so good.
Like I really didn't swing harder there. I just made sure to like stay compact.
140 ball speed.
Yeah, and the carry of 208.
Wow.
According to that.
That thing's just pretty accurate when it's the outdoor balls, though.
This is, yeah, it's looking really good. Full swing kit.
You can kind of get them at the discount these days.
Yeah, I'll put a link in the chat or in the description. Oh no, that's one.
I feel I'm gonna say it.
You know, I should really be visualizing the shot. Like, you know, par 3, I'm gonna try to play a little cut. Trying to go 200 yards here. Yep, about a 8-10 yard cut there. Carried 183, so a little shorter than I wanted. But that's more in line with a cut 5-iron for me. All right, I'll hit one more here. This one's off the grass. Yeah, I'm liking that shot lately, just a little draw.
It's perfect.
Carried 190 off the grass. Yeah, that's my 5-iron. So feels good, but yeah, it's like because every time you hit a ball, you get feedback.
Yeah.
You get the contact, you get where you felt you were, and then what the ball did. So you just want to use that feedback in a positive way to say, okay, I don't just need more energy, it's just more efficiency.
Little
Almost. It's hard to take a divot with a longer iron because it's like, if I hit this fat, it's gonna really screw me over. Yeah, that's a good line. That's good. Very nice.
That's way better. Way better.
Yeah, 178 carry.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, it's a lot better. I felt the contact there.
123 ball speed. I mean, that is, yeah.
I felt, like you said, just trying to be quieter with the upper body and getting through the ball.
Yeah, with like it almost feels like your hips, it's hard to describe that. It's good, you could be even getting more weight. See, it's hard to not just do this to get the weight over there. Like when someone says, get more weight on your left side, it's really hard not to just kind of like shift everything.
Right.
You can feel a pivot where, this is another thing, it's like, guess what, you don't lift your back foot off the ground. There's still weight there, right? Like it doesn't leave the ground. So all it's kind of doing is going from the heel to the toe. And that's how you can feel, like weight in the heel, you do squats, right? They tell you feel the weight in the heels. You don't really feel it in the toes. And so when weight is on your right side, it's really moving to the back of your leg. And when it's going to the left side, it's going to the back of the left leg through the heels. Does that feel? You feel
yeah, I've always been a very toe heavy person.
Toe leaning.
Which I think is why a lot of times I'll finish a swing and then kind of topple over a little bit.
Yeah, be here. So yeah, feel like there's a wall behind you and your butt's against it, and that's your weight's transferring through the behind you. It's like that. That's where I feel is in my back. Is like, okay, how does it go from there to there? It goes kind of just, it's weird anatomical thing, but it kind of goes through your hamstrings.
Let me try that.
That sounded good.
It did. Definitely felt like I was staying back a little bit more.
Nice.
I should bring like a lawnmower and just mow all this
I
down.
know. You need some scissors. Oh, that's actually a good sign.
That's a good sign?
That means, okay, I guess a little fat means the weight stayed back a little bit more than you wanted, but to me it's way better than thinning it.
You think so?
On a practice range. Because thinning it means you're scared of taking a divot, like even subconsciously.
Right.
So I'd rather see the divot get made before the ball, and then you just slightly adjust. Nice. That's a good ball flight. Yeah, that was nice. Yeah, 120 ball speed. Launch angle is just a little low, but that's okay.
Like, stay on the wall. Stay on the wall.
Super. That was great. Yeah, 170 carry. That's nice. I think you're starting to feel that weight transfer a little better. And I like how they're not starting left and going left.
Yeah.
They're actually like staying on the open side of the course.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's, can I add one more thing?
Please.
Okay, take your stance. On the takeaway, what was interesting in your practice swing just now, you got the club face nice and open on the takeaway.
Okay.
But in your normal swing, the club head is staying closed all the way to here.
Interesting.
So you're bowing this wrist a little bit. So it's really on the takeaway, like do a practice half swing where it comes to here and the toe is see how the toe's pointed out?
Yeah.
Now if you were to not look and take like a normal swing, see that's even a little shy. We could get this here. Just a little bit more. That was better. You know what's funny about that is you're aimed right there.
Oh, okay.
So like with your feet, so the fact that you were hitting it down our target line with your feet like that means you were keeping the face closed and it was compensating for your alignment.
Okay, let's try that again.
So if we quickly grab a stick to just make it so you don't have to think about alignment. Align your feet with that. And then think, okay, I got to open the club face on the takeaway.
And we're presuming this is going to be like
just
left
somewhere
of the blue.
in between those two. Maybe that tall tree, maybe right of that.
Okay.
So take that half practice swing. Oh.
Rope down.
There we go. Do you feel like you're aimed way left of the...
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Yep. That's it. That was great.
Interesting. Yeah, start line was really good there. Yeah, it feels like I'm pointing way left.
Exactly. Your body will get used to it after like 5 minutes of it though. Not bad. Just slight miss hit, but
that went through the...
that went through it.
Yeah. Interesting. Would love to, if you have time, look at the driver. And I know that's...
Yeah.
The irons have been slowly getting better and I'm getting a lot of practice with them. Getting a lot more confidence too. The drivers... Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's...
A lot of the same, I think, a lot of those like duck hooks and...
Yeah. Oh, we can fix that. Then, yeah, hit... I don't know. Let's hit a couple wedges.
Yeah,
and
let's
then
do it.
I don't think we're allowed to hit drivers here, so...
I think so.
There's usually an irons only sign, but... I actually don't see it. You should be fine to hit driver. Let me just check the distance of the range. Yeah, you should be fine to hit driver here. They might yell at us though, but we'll see.
What do you want, 50 or?
50's great. And we're really just looking at, I'd love for you to just hit these towards those targets. They're only 90 yards away. And that's
which one?
The bucket thing. They're pretty much all the close ones.
Oh, you're talking about like the 100 yard,
and
the flag?
100. Yeah, that's your target here.
Okay. Should I use a stick?
No, I'll just line you up. I'll just tell you.
Okay.
And we'll see if you can.
90 yards, is it?
Yeah, 90. Beautiful. Wow. You threw that, man. That was beautiful. Probably went 103. So yeah, a little deep for our target, but like,
Okay. I like the contact.
dude, that was the best contact.
I'll try and I'm gonna try and start it between the hole and the 100.
Yep.
And have it finish at the hole.
Okay, at the bucket thing.
Bucket, yeah.
Yeah.
So try that. That happens when my hands get a little quick on the wedges.
Yes.
I lose my rhythm, I find.
Yes. Great shot. Almost hit it. Very nice.
Yeah, it was a lot
Yeah,
smoother.
this is 85. Yeah, it's pretty darn close. Because I was shooting it from back here, so that's it. The full swing kit is real good. Super. Hit it. Oh, right over it. Yeah, are you feeling that compression?
For sure. Oh yeah, I don't think I've ever hit wedges this well.
Yeah.
People are gonna watch these videos thinking, man, you can hit a wedge. If only they saw me last week. And like
See how
I'm
relaxed your arms are?
yeah.
You're not swinging hard.
No.
That's why I didn't want to put you at 110 yards where you'd max it out.
Yeah.
Because you shouldn't be maxing out wedges, really.
A little thin.
But guess what? That's right on your line because you were aligned and the swing is down the right path.
I see, get quick with my arms again.
Yeah, it's really that you're initiating the backswing with your arms rather than feeling like with this stick right here. I can show you how I'm not even doing anything with my arm. I'm just going, and that's what's making it go back. And so the more sensation you can feel there, and the arms are dead.
Yeah, I'm definitely at this guy right here.
You're starting with your arms. Yeah, you're going, and then the stomach follows. But if you can just, and it's just for the beginning that the sensation is there.
I'll try that. I felt very different.
Good.
Like good different.
Yeah. No.
Like weird.
If you can get that core feeling, that's why it's great to warm up with wedges.
I honestly was like, I didn't even hit that, and I went the full distance, really.
Yeah, you tap.
Let me try that again.
Yeah.
I like that. That was weird.
Weird is good in golf.
Yeah. Yeah, when you're trying to fix stuff, for sure.
Right. Dude, you almost got it though. What's going to be hard is that what happens is this is connected to every part of your body, whether you know it or not. Like your diaphragm as well. Whoops. Sorry guys. It's connected to everything in your body, all the way down to your toes to your head, and it's like it's just the engine that is going to control everything. So when you start to do it, it starts actually affecting other parts. But the more you can isolate it, and feel like everything's relaxed and disconnected, then it can function in its most efficient way.
Interesting. Try it again.
And then yeah, just allow the hands to open on the takeaway.
Hands up and takeaway.
Almost.
Interesting. Feels very, very different with my arms. It feels like I'm not even moving them.
They don't, dude. I'm telling you, they do not. Your arms do not move that much. They stay in front of your torso. There you go.
Like that is so different. That's so weird. I feel like I'm barely even swinging my arm. Like, I mean, that feels very.
Pros look like they barely swing, but they're hitting 190 ball speed with their driver.
Yeah.
Like they aren't trying that hard. Yes.
That was great.
Do you feel the engagement?
Big time.
Yeah.
That's.
And it shouldn't feel easy at first. It should feel like you're doing work down here. You're going, huh.
It feels like my takeaway is different, but it feels like my arms aren't even moving.
Yeah, because you're actually turning your chest. And in a swing, like for the first 3/4 of the swing, my arms don't do anything.
Right.
All they kind of do is allow the hands to open. And then even to get the extra, like to get that extra, it's just even more. My arms, notice, they haven't moved at all. I'm just going. And so you want more distance. It doesn't come from lifting your arms up. It comes from getting your core pointed more towards the back and then ripping it through. That was nice.
Again, I feel like I barely.
Right.
Oh, I should. I'd love to maybe go back, take that feel to the 8-iron.
Let's grab the 8-iron to finish that.
Okay. Take one more here.
And if you want to try to hit this harder, right? We need more spin. We need it to rip back on the green.
Yeah.
It's just the sensation of once you get to here with that core turn, how much can you flex that core to go? And it should relax at the top. It goes up, relaxes. Yes, that feel of up, relax, like you're about to punch it. Like that's how you get more power. It's from that core. Wow. That was a 50-degree, went 115.
It's great.
Do you ever think 115, 50 sometimes?
I lie to myself and I tell myself that my 50 goes 120, but it's a total lie. But that felt so really good.
Okay, let's grab your 8-iron. Because we're going to get 110 ball speed out of this. If
like that felt very, very good. And it felt like I compressed it. I wasn't worried about the ground.
Yeah, you actually don't have to worry about the other crap we were talking about.
Wow, that just feels so different.
It's a feeling I've tried to get you to feel, but I've never known how to engage your core, but you're feeling it now.
Okay, I don't know. Never hit an 8-iron like that in my life.
Dude, Brian.
That was
151.
That was wicked.
Yeah.
That was wicked, dude. That was so solid.
That sounded so good.
It's like a eureka. That's crazy. Never. No, that was so. It felt so good. Like when I hit it, it just felt like pop.
Is instant, right? The compression happens instantly.
Wow. And
the speed of the ball is actually. It's just like how fast is it bouncing off the wall of the club?
That's weird, man. That's cool.
Nice. Try it.
I have like no words to. Like I've been chasing that, you know.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
That feels so different.
And notice the draw is really tight. The draw is like a couple yards. That went 156. And you'll be surprised. Well, you might not be surprised, but the consistency coming from that, when you base it in a foundation of your core, is like it'll blow your mind how consistent you'll be able to hit the ball. You won't hit fat shots anymore. You won't hit thin shots because it's being driven by the engine. Not
yeah, it's just like my whole, like I've always said the same thing. Like I can learn. And I'll go home and I'll do drills and I'll practice, but if you don't know what you're doing or what you're practicing, so like I'll go home, you know, I'm indoors or I'm outside or whatever, and I'm just going like this, and I'm like, okay, like feeling this and feeling this, but if I don't realize that like I shouldn't be doing this, I should be doing this, if that's a key aspect of it or whatever it is.
You can't watch that in a reel. You can't watch that on YouTube. Nobody can tell you what that feels like.
Yeah.
Until you're like exploring ideas.
Okay. So I'm
gonna take a photo of that. That's
cool. The numbers get saved on the iPad too.
Perfect. Yeah,
and it takes a video.
Really?
It's a little too far close. Yeah, it takes a little video.
That's why the 10 feet. Wow.
So on every swing, you can watch all back. If we had this a little farther back,
yeah, we would see the
unfortunately,
whole thing. That's all right. I'm filming the whole thing.
Yeah.
The data is what matters.
So I don't care about dispersion. If I hit it like that, I'll figure out my arms later, you know.
Well, the dispersion goes away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I hit that fat.
But you got through the dirt.
It got through.
And it compressed the ball.
Like, I didn't hit that well. And that hit as far as my good shots.
Yeah, I remember when we started, you were at 97 ball speed.
Yeah.
And you were like trying. And now that was a bad shot and you got 107.
Crazy. What was the last one?
I have a picture. Let me pull it up.
That is so different. That's just so different.
Last one was 111.6.
Now I am overdrawing it, I will say.
Right. So all you have to do is just
focus on the hands.
Focus on keeping the hands open, because now that you're turning your body,
right,
it's coming through. You really have to do no work with the hand, and you can finish the club a little bit out to the right towards this tee.
So no, don't do that. It's here. And
yeah, and it just holds open a little bit, and come a little bit from the takeaway. It's like opening the hands.
Sure.
It's all right. Getting excited.
Yeah.
It's all right. The range is a great place to learn about value and like adding value to results. Because on the course, everything has value. I missed the fairway, I missed the green, I missed the putt, or I made the putt and I hit the fairway. Like those are positives and negatives. On the range is the one place you have the freedom to do that and practice ease.
Yeah.
And if you can take that ease to the course, you hit a shot on the course. The more you can do that, the more consistent you'll be able to perform on your next shot.
All right. I'm not exactly certain what I'm doing differently. Mm-hmm. Maybe just focusing too much on my hands.
Yeah, just stick to focusing on the core. And just build that consistent chest turn on the way back. Yeah.
Yeah, it's different.
There you go.
Yeah. Focusing way less on the hands.
With the hands, we're talking about this tiny thing that's happening.
Yeah.
And it's so
Yeah.
It's so small that, like, I'm telling you, 1/2 degree will fix that.
Right. So let's just focus on the contact.
Spreading of something. Yeah, that's actually what I want to see, because I know you're lined up to the right. A shot that launches out a little right means the face was open, which is much better than closed, because closed just leads to, bad results that are really bad. Right. Where a little bit right is always short. It doesn't go long in the water. It's like, it's safe. almost.
I felt like I used the ground a little bit better,
Yeah.
but it just didn't make good contact.
Yeah, I think your head just came up a little bit.
Like I'm definitely feeling a lot better, like I'm more torque to just like kind of go.
Oh, the backswing looks great.
Does it?
Yeah, it's like you might not be feeling as much engagement as at the beginning when trying that feel.
Right.
So you're kind of getting here and then you're standing up tall. It's like, we have to somehow combine everything we've talked about, right? It's like that C curve and not just standing up to hit to get your weight over. It like, yeah, and it's hard. Almost try aiming. Just aim at the buck. Aim in between the 100 and the.
Okay. Yeah, that was
bucket.
working before.
I mean, it's just like when you're aiming that close to a fence, it's not.
No.
It's not realistic. That was good.
Chunked it.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm being nitpicky, sometimes I see your weight not get over enough because I see your foot still in like this position rather than this position.
Right.
And like that little bit of weight you're keeping over there is limiting you from extra compression or the proper attack angle. So it's not something you necessarily need to think about, but it's just if you can get more into this position in the follow through, the better off you'll be. And a drill I love to do is just imagine your perfect follow through and then find a way to get there.
No, it's not that.
Like it's like if you want that perfect follow through, just
Interesting.
post up in that follow through in your practice swing. Like take a practice swing next to the ball. It doesn't need to be even a powerful one. You're just feeling the follow through position.
I just have to get away from trying to do this like to practice because it's just the
it's the habit. Yeah. So get into that position and think, okay, I'm comfortable there, and then as you take it back, like fuck, it's like you're taking it back and you're just trying to get to this position. Okay, I see how to get there.
a little better start line, a little better, just a little thin.
You have to also remember fatigue.
Yes.
Is real. Let's see how many balls we've hit. Does that keep track here?
It says it's somewhere.
82 shots. Yeah. So I see that once someone gets over 50.
Yeah.
It's like they're smoked.
Yeah.
The body stops. You just lose that connection, the fine motor skills. So you shouldn't be expecting anything right now, but you're just trying to feel that, okay, where's that core connection again?
I like it. I'll hit one more and then
let's get one more good one.
Fair driver here. Yeah.
There you go.
Not as good compression as the other ones, but it was a decent shot.
Yeah, 138.
Okay.
Beautiful. Like I said, 138 to 150 now is that 8-iron for you. You see that in the rangefinder, and you're pretty much grabbing that club every time. Cool.
Should we
want to go to the mats and hit driver? Because we can't. The guy just yelled at those guys.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we just go walk over to a mat. I know we have a bunch.
I'll hit one here. I'll just 5-iron here just to.
Or I'm tempted to not even do that because you're fatigued.
Okay.
It's not even worth it.
Okay.
We'll do that next time.
Yeah, it's cool. Like I said, I have this, like in my mind, I feel like I want to finish, but like you're right, it doesn't make sense. That's not what I should be doing.
For everyone at home, I'm going to hold this and see if you can see it. Yeah, a little bit there. This is the app for full swing kit, and gets you all these metrics here. There's a bunch more than what we've been talking about, but it gives you dispersion, which is pretty interesting to look at. Obviously, we didn't change the club for what he was hitting, so it's all wonky, but pretty cool app here. All right, I'll finish. Are you gonna hit any more? Are you gonna hit the forehand?
Huh?
Are you gonna hit that or what?
No, I was putting it away.
Okay.
Yeah, I was hoping to go hit a driver or two.
Okay.
But I'll wait for you.
No. I'm gonna hit one shot. A gap wedge. There we go. All right.
Definitely feel like I found some confidence to go home.
All right, so we just finished the lesson. Great lesson, hit a large bucket, mostly on grass, and then moved over to hit some drivers. And just would love for you to explain kind of what you felt changed kind of halfway through that session. And then also like explain what you were just talking about, how like normally when I'm practicing, I'm just kind of doing this.
Yeah, I think, practicing at home with, like, you have an intention, but that's wrong and you don't know it's wrong. And so, I'd constantly just be sitting at home, practicing my low point, which was fine because the low point was a big factor when I was like into the high teens handicap. And it was like, okay, like I'd just be practicing my hands and coming through, but that would translate to my full swing being super handsy and not actually turning my body. I think once we transferred over to the wedge, and it almost amplified my lack of body rotation,
because you can just swing with your arms.
And so I was getting very fast with my hands, and that's when you're like, you don't have to move your hands at all. You got to have that takeaway be with the body, and then you can move your hands later or if at all. And like, I mean, I hit a couple wedge shots right away and I was like, whoa, I mean, the smile on my face, you couldn't feel it up. The sound changed, the ball flight changed, the consistency, and I felt like I was barely swinging and getting everything out of it. So this was my problem. It's like, if I just sit here practicing, I'm not doing anything up here, and it just kind of translates to my full swing.
It translated to every club, and then your driver.
More that drill where I'm just like here and just like turning, you know.
It's like keeping the hands in front of your chest. They shouldn't really ever move away from in front of you.
Right.
And so that's a great drill. I love doing that. Putting my arms here and feeling that left shoulder point down. But yeah, I just think.
And that translated to my drive. I mean, to
the
all
driver
the
was
when they went to hit the driver. I don't think I've ever
beautiful.
hit the driver that cleanly, that consistently, and it was farther than normal. I still love to pick up a little bit, but that's on me to
build the strength.
To build the strength
of the engine, right? That big lesson we learned was, where does the power come from? It's like the mitochondria, right? Like the powerhouse of the cell. Where is that in the body? And it's the core here. And I called it pretty much from the kneecap to your ribs is the energy source. So I think once you found that, it was like the compression happened. All the other things just fell into place.
Oh yeah. I mean, I could go play that driver all day. That distance was totally fine for most courses. If at all, you'd be fine. But with that, I felt like I was hitting the club right where you should. Which is usually something that happens very seldomly. Because it's very handsy and it whips through, but kind of very no power.
Well, notice really with your hands, you can do this, right? Your hands are very malleable. So when you're using them to do stuff with a golf club, like any tiny thing does something. But when you're using this, it's pretty simple. It's either on or off, and it kind of twists and turns. But because of that less degrees of freedom your core has, you can actually rely on that to be way more consistent. That
was way more. Definitely. That's something I'll be going home to practice.
Next time we'll go on the putting green, because the putting is actually most important.
I don't want to be a scratch golfer.
All right. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Adrian.